Hey Sugar, it's SugarPearl Studio Kitchen, and I'm going to show you how to marinate, very easy marinade, for a leg of lamb. Now this is a butterflied leg of lamb, but if you happen to get the whole leg and you're not too sure about your knife skills, then you can always ask the butcher to butterfly it for you. They love doing stuff like that. When it comes out of the package, it's open, butterflied, so you cut along the bone and then you just kind of peel back as you go, and you're left with this butterflied leg of lamb. So right now I'm just going to remove some of the silver skin that I find. I'm really not worried about any part of this lamb being tough, but when you see silver skin, it doesn't really break down very well during the cooking process. So if you can, just go ahead and remove it. We will get rid of some of the silver skin, and then I'll flip it over to get rid of a little bit of the excess fat. Now for this part, as I'm removing some of that fat cap, it's really tender. So if you can, try to remove some of it with your hands and fingers first. The parts where it's pretty tight, you can go ahead and peel back with your knife. But this was fairly easy to remove some of the fat. I want to keep some of it because I want that to melt through as I cook. But look at all that fat. And we don't need all of that. And again, I'm starting with my fingers, removing as much as I can, and then using the knife, a paring knife, just to kind of help it along. Now, this is a part of the leg that is a little bit thicker than the other parts of the butterfly leg of lamb. So what I'm doing is actually splitting this open a little bit more, because when we place it on our flat top, we want the meat to cook relatively the same time, same temperature through and through. So where it's super thick and you see one part that's kind of thin, go ahead and try and even it out if you can. All I'm doing is, again, just opening that flap out, and there you go. Now, to make a really good marinade for this leg of lamb, go ahead and get some lemon zest. I'm not going to use the juice of it this time. I don't want it to turn into ceviche, so I'll leave the juice out for now. But I've got the zest of a lemon, some roasted red peppers. I love this brand. Give it a coarse chop, and some chimichurri. Yeah, so chimichurri has everything in it that you need, really. You've got your parsley, you've got the garlic, and all the goodies in chimichurri that you need. Now, if you can't find chimichurri, this is another one from Badia, and it's the minced garlic with the lemon and basil. Now, I'm going to use both of them because I want that lemon also without too much of that juice cooking the meat. So go ahead and give it a good drizzle of olive oil, some salt, a big couple of dollops of chimichurri. You can make your own if you'd like. There's some great recipes out there, but Badia has a great brand. And a couple of scoops of our minced lemon and garlic and oil. All of these are in olive oil, which just goes perfectly with our lamb. So it's all going to come together. You've got all the ingredients you need here. Give it a good run through, making sure you don't miss any part of this meat. Really massage it in and get it through. And as I'm massaging, I can feel exactly how tender this meat is already. Okay, we haven't cooked it yet, but Friday is gonna be real good. All right, so to finish that up, let's go ahead and add our roasted peppers, that lemon zest, and I made that garlic in the oven the other day, and I have a lovely confit, so I'll add that to this as well. I'm kind of crushing some of those peppers with my fingers just to get those juices down in there too. All the flavors are going to come together, layer on layer on layer. Goodness. All right, there's that garlic confit. I was a little ahead of myself, but yeah, you've got a lovely oil that's in there, and I'm just gonna drizzle some of the oil and the garlic in there. Ooh, it smells so good. The lemon and parsley and garlic and peppers and everything is just coming together perfectly. So I'm just mashing that garlic in there, getting in the meat, and this really completes our marinade. Look how beautiful. Dinner Friday night is going to be amazing on SugarPearl Studio Kitchen Live, so make sure you are tuned in. I think I'm gonna do some gyros with this leg of lamb. We'll sear it first and go from there. So you got to tune in live Friday night for our leg of lamb recipe from SugarPearls. It's food that loves you back. See you Friday.